and them being out of touch or burned out um, with the average person. And I do think about a lot of the persons in my office are experiencing caregiver burnout, and they're taking care of husbands or wives whose body or brains are breaking down, and it burns them out. And considering everything we're going through right now in our country with this COVID-19, this virus, I see good people getting burned out, particularly healthcare workers and so on. And so we're going to be having to do a lot of help and work with them. But, for a show that started production back in 2012, it's amazing how much it does apply to just the struggles of everyday Americans right now. And with finances and bills and jobs and kids staying home and all this kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know that we need a Star Wars episode to wake us up to some of this stuff, but sometimes it doesn't hurt. But I will end on this note that I was originally pulled into Star Wars because of A New Hope, right, and seeing things in a hopeful manner. Fortunately, we know after these episodes there is Order 66, but we do know that Luke and the crew help write things in Return of the Jedi and so on and so forth. So, like you, I struggle with this episode, but enjoyed a little bit of the deeper level. But this was a struggle to get through and enjoy. But just like you, I'm curious to see how they do in these next 3 episodes, and I'm holding out hope that they finish strong with this particular arc.
Excellent. Well said. Well said. So, of course, now it comes to the difficult task of grading the episode. Of course, if you are new to the show, we grade each individual episode, just like if you were being graded in school. It gets an A, B, C, D, or the never seen before F. And that's just how we feel about the episode. And David, how would you grade Gone with a Trace?
Yeah, I mean, you compare it to other episodes, right? The last one was an A. For me, this is not an A. I'm at a C plus B minus. I only maybe a B minus because of just the interest I had in what Dave Filoni was talking about. Again, like you said at the end of season 5, talking about normal people protesting on the steps of the Jedi Temple and so on and so forth. That brings it up a little bit. I think ultimately, maybe I'll go with a B minus because of how much I love Ahsoka and that she's back, and for some of the depth there. But it's barely a B minus for me.
All right. Well, this is probably the lowest score I've ever given on an episode, to be honest. To me, it's a C. It's a straight C. It had its high points. It had its good points. There weren't really any bad points, I would say. I mean, nothing about the episode was bad, but it just was there. I didn't feel the rehashing of what life was like other than the clones and the Jedis was necessary. I loved having Ahsoka back, but overall, with the animation was gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. The animation, oh my gosh, gorgeous. Well animated and lit. But the music to me was just a hair off. The story, just a hair off. And it just threw everything out of whack. And for me, I have to give it a straight C.
All right, brother.
So, what do you think of Gone with a Trace? Let us know what you think. Of course, you can send us, you can tell us what you thought of the episode and how you would grade it on our social media accounts, Facebook. We're at Star Wars Reactions, Twitter, SW Reactions Pod, or of course on Instagram, SW Reactions. We'd love to hear from you and hear what you think. If you want to tell me how much I am wrong about this episode and how down I was on it, I will accept that, because I know it's probably not a popular opinion. But of course, you can hit me up on Twitter. TA Harris 121079 is my personal Twitter. Or of course, you can email me, Aaron at StarWarsReactions.com. Trust me, nothing is. I expect people to disagree with me because it's an Ahsoka episode, and I didn't like it. One great thing about Star Wars is we can all have different opinions and we can all still get along. Simple as that. So.
Well, and not only that, Aaron, you and I have talked about not just gushing over every single episode that comes out of Star Wars Resistance or Star Wars Rebels, or even the Clone Wars. I think we are balanced. We'll tell you when we love something, and we'll tell you when we don't like something.
Yeah, and we definitely will. We'll always be honest with how we feel about it, and you can always expect that from us, and that's what I just did. David, if they want to talk Star Wars with you, how would they go about doing that after the show?
Sure. 2 different ways. One is via Twitter. That's where I am the most, at David_Modders. Okay. And then, of course, you and I each have an email. And mine is David at StarWarsReactions.com.
That is correct. Very good. Very good. So don't hesitate to hit us up if you want to talk Star Wars. I know there's a lot going on, or if you just want to talk in general, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and where we know it can be stressful, it can be worrisome, but we're all in it together. We're all here for each other. Don't hesitate to reach out and just strike up a conversation if you need to. We're here for you. As I said in our last episode, and I'll say it again, David and I are both men of faith, and it means a lot to us. So it's not to be taken lightly, but I do want to tell you, through all of this, we're still praying for each and every one of you, that you'll be safe, you'll be healthy, and that this will pass quickly for everybody. So with that said, David, my friend, been a pleasure as always.
Oh, man, whether it's episodes we're big on or not, it's always great to talk Star Wars with you, buddy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I am looking forward to next week and doing the next episode. Next episode is Deal, No Deal?
I think so. Deal, no deal.
So we'll be looking forward to that. You can actually catch all the trailers or the preview and some excellent, gorgeous steals coming up on our website. So check those out there. And of course, we look forward to hearing from you next week. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening in and listening to our show. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, social distance, however you need to do it. But just take care of yourself and your family, and know that we're thinking of y'all always, and take care. So thank you for listening to Star Wars Reaction. We're your place for, oh my God, I just blanked on our closing line.
Well, I've got it right here. Elegant discussion.
There we go.
Civilized age.
We're your place for elegant discussion for a more civilized age.
If you'd like to share your thoughts, you can email us at show@starwarsreactions.com for our show notes and the latest news from the Star Wars universe. Visit our website at www.starwarsreactions.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at SWReactionsPod or on Facebook at Star Wars Reactions. If you enjoy our show, please leave a review on iTunes. This podcast is not endorsed by the Walt Disney Company or by Lucasfilm Limited. It's intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. The official Star Wars website can be found at www.starwars.com. Star Wars. All names, sounds, and any other Star Wars-related items are registered trademarks and or copyrights of Disney and the respective trademark and copyright holders. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Star Wars Reactions unless otherwise indicated. Star Wars Reactions. Elegant discussion for a more civilized age.